I was never book smart. I'm money smart.
Makes me more intelligent. Call me Mr. Rock Festival. I got hella bands. Shorty cute and her circle too. Told her get a friend. She will make me slide with my dog.
Like a Mega Man.
Like a Mega Man. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Ready, Set, Initiative. This is a brand new campaign with some brand new friends, some old friends. We're going to be having a nice adventure in Dante's homeworld, who you may know from the main show. And without further ado, my name is Mark, and I'm the DM. And I'm going to let my wonderful players introduce themselves.
Yeah, me first.
We talked about this.
Just being very clear.
We did talk about this.
Hello, I'm Sodank. I'll be playing Blistavo, or just call me Blitz for short.
Hello, I'm Maiden. I will be playing a Faeryl Twice-Orphaned.
I'm Steve. They call me Big Guy, the Sandwich. I will be playing Serif, the Scourge aasimar Sorcerer.
I'm Stevie. It was very weird not doing the intro bit for me. I will be playing the Nameless, a tiefling warlock.
My fault. I stole your intro. Anyway, let's just jump right into it. So, our story begins 7 years ago. Across the ocean, in a small village called Torle. The harsh wind blows cold over the town square, the first whispers of winter threatening their approach. A crowd of shabbily dressed townsfolk is gathered in the town square, their gaze fixed on a solitary wagon pulled by a singular black horse. The crowd is nearly silent, hushed whispers darting around from person to person. A figure dressed in opulent gold and black clothing, with a large furred cape draped across his shoulders, is roughly dragged out of the wagon, his hands bound tightly with thick rope. This figure's face is obscured by a hood, and he is pushed from the carriage through the crowd of people and up the steps of a raised wooden platform in the center of this square. A bearded man, wearing the seal of the crown of King Galbatorix of Asperon, the country we are in right now, who had been seated on the platform, stands and addresses the crowd. He fixes his cloak, pulls it a little tighter around himself to shut out the wind, and proclaims, "Hear ye, witnesses gathered today, that justice prevails once more in the kingdom of Asperon. This thief, who has eluded the law for far too long, who has reigned terror over not only our fair country, but across the ocean and the far reaches of the world, he has been finally apprehended and sent to be executed by order of the crown. Accused, do you wish to speak anything in your defense, as it may be the last time you will have such a luxury?" And he reaches over, grabs the hood of the bound figure, rips it off. And Sir Dank, can you describe for me what Blistavo would have looked like 7 years ago?
Well, Blistavo, he had about shoulder length hair. It at this point appears it was tied up. It's black hair. It was tied up, but now it's mostly undone. Clearly, there was a bit of a scuffle. He's got some decent stubble, kind of a more prominent mustache. Pretty tan skin. He's been, outside a lot. He's been around. He travels around a lot. There's been lots of sun. Of course, he's clearly very bruised. Lots of blood bruises all over his face. Blood even staining the white fur of his furred cape. And so he raises his head up to look at the crowd. One eye almost entirely swollen shut from the many beatings he got when being apprehended. And he looks at the crowd, and he says, "Just know you haven't seen the last of me, Blistavo, the Golden Thief."
The judge has found you guilty, and will carry out your sentence of execution, as your list of crimes is too numerous to list comfortably, says the man, as he grabs you and sort of forces you down onto your knees and lays your head into a gallows. A tall, beefy man with ripped, tattooed arms, a sleeveless black tunic, and a mask covering his face, showing only beady black eyes, grabs the lever that will release your rope, and he says, "Say hello to Asmodeus for me, thief. I hope your eternity is full of pain."
Will do.
Chunk! And he pulls the lever, and with a crack, Blistavo, everything goes dark.
Ouch.
There's an uncomfortably long time where you are just kind of floating there. And then you open your eyes. It's not the cold town square anymore. It's not even Asperon anymore. It's not even Mirstrana anymore. It's actually uncomfortably warm where you're standing. You are dressed for winter, and you can feel beads of sweat beginning to roll down your back. Your hands are still bound. The noose is still around your neck, but it isn't quite so tight anymore. On the floor in front of you is a dark crimson carpet surrounded by jet black flagstones in a large, echoey chamber. Large braziers blazing with flame line the walls, and as you lift your head, you see 3 massive thrones. Seated in the middle, looming 3 or 4 times your height, is the Lord of the Hells, Asmodeus. Dressed in luxurious black robes, lined with gemstones, blood-red skin, piercing red eyes, a neatly trimmed goatee, and 2 sets of horns spiraling out the side of his head. He holds a staff inlaid with the biggest ruby you have ever seen. On his left is a smaller throne, which a young tiefling man in maybe his late teens, early 20s, with shoulder-length black hair, red skin, and gray eyes, stands swinging like one of those Catholic incense burners, and it smells awful. Fire and brimstone. On Asmodeus' right is a tall, slender figure, completely obscured by a billowing cloak and a plague doctor mask, holding a scythe taller than them. Asmodeus pounds on the floor and speaks in a billowing voice, in a language you know that you have never heard before, but can somehow understand. "So, shining gold thief, you have sought an audience. Speak."
So, I suppose I'm here for a second chance. You must be Asmodeus.
That I am.
Why have you brought me here?
I have not brought you anywhere. You were sent down the river of the dead by Lady Death, who you can assume is this tall figure with the plague doctor mask. And she informs me that you have some unfinished business on the material plane. Is that correct?
Why? Yes, of course. And now I shall carry out that purpose in your honor, if you are, in fact, giving me another chance at life.
Is that so? I do not hand out these chances lightly, boy. Why should I grant you this privilege?
Because the power of Asmodeus is absolute and must be known to all. Especially if you'll give me another chance to steal and expand your riches as well. You are some level of guardian over riches, are you not?
That I am.
And your wealth will be limitless, with me as your devoted servant.
Blistavo, can you make me a perception check, please?
Perception check? Oh, don't mind if I do.
First roll of the campaign, baby.
Yes, sir. This is indicative of many things to come. Let's see. What's my
He's gonna roll
stats?
too.
You said perception.
Yes, sir.
I roll a 13, meaning I have a 17 total, brother.
Okay. As you say, your riches will be limitless. You look around this room, and you see more riches than you have ever seen in 10 lifetimes. Behind his throne is a pile of gold, jewels, weapons, armor, knickknacks, trinkets, plates, silverware, literally anything you can think of that has some kind of value that was brought as a burial offering or something of that kind. And it is a 20-foot tall pile. Asmodeus leans back, strokes his goatee. Give us a minute to deliberate. Do not move from where you are. And you see he pounds his staff on the floor and he's gone. And so are his attendants, and you are alone in the throne room of Asmodeus. What would you like to do?
I shall await his return.
It's an uncomfortably long wait. And it is hot. What was once just an uncomfortable warmness has now become almost unbearable. You look down at your hands, and they're not colored the way your skin should normally be colored. And you remember being hungry as you were led to the hangman's noose, but you don't feel that anymore. Just as you think that you're going to be here forever, Asmodeus returns and says, "The boy has taken a liking to you, so I will grant you this. My offer is as such. You will seek out the riches of the earth and tithe them to me. You will uphold my values and what I stand for, and you will fight until your last unliving breath in defense of me. I shall grant you unlife to walk the material plane once more, and you will live out the rest of your days as destiny would have written. Farewell, Blistavo Zlato Lopov." And he comes down from his throne and taps you on the forehead with his ruby staff. And we cut to black. A title card appears that says 7 years later. And Blistavo, you open your eyes to a familiar yellow and red hand shaking you awake. As, Stevie, would you like to describe your character?
Yes. So, the Nameless is a young adult tiefling, with short, kind of ruffled burgundy hair, goldenish yellow skin that starts to ombre out into that same kind of red burgundy color to the tips of his fingers and his tail. This character uses he and they pronouns, just putting that out there. And they're wearing a nice deep red neck scarf, dressed in very fine clothes, black pants, black shirt, and dark red suspenders. And he has a split tongue and entirely black eyes, and many gold piercings. Many. Some that you can see, and others you'll have to find out somehow.
And the Nameless, you remember that you have been sent down to wake up Blistavo because you have arrived in Petrichor, the capital city of the country of Cydonia.
They smile wide at Blistavo. Good morning.
What time is it right now? Is it morning? Morning?
Time I have not thought about in a long time. What was the question?
Well, doesn't really matter. Where are we?
Petrichor. We've arrived. You gonna get up? Or am I gonna have to carry you?
Alright, and I stand up. Well, where are we headed?
Where are we headed?
So you guys are heading into Petrichor to dock. So you have just been on a excursion, we can call it, for one piece of a fabled treasure map that is allegedly the greatest treasure lost in the Draconic Wars, which you would all know happened almost 500 years ago. The dragons and the gods... Okay, I said One Piece. I get it.
I'm so sorry. I was in one place. You can find it.
I tried my hardest. I tried so hard.
I know.
Oh my god, brother.
I'm so
I
proud
cannot
of you
believe it.
guys.
So funny, man.
I got as far as I could.
Anyways, almost 500 years ago, the dragons rose up against the gods in an attempt to oust them and lost badly. And now the dragon country is nothing but a wasteland. And apparently, when you have all of the sections of this map, it will lead you into the Draconic Wastes and to find this great lost treasure. And Petrichor, the capital city, is the easiest port that you guys knew to dock in, and plus you could probably find out some more information about what this map is supposed to be. And so as you guys head up to the top deck of this ship, you see two figures standing sort of at the bow, helping reel in the ship. So either one of you guys who has not described your character yet, would you like to?
No, they would
No.
not.
No.
Okay, fair enough.
I think Aiden wants to go first.
Helping out at the docks here is this. It's hard to say exactly what she is at a first glance. She's got this stony-colored skin. She's got the markings on her face, so she kind of looks like a Goliath, with the broad shoulders. However, she's just a bit too angular to be a Goliath, a bit too short. And she's got the sharp features, nice pointy ears, but just too tall to be like an elf or a drow. And she's got this nice green cloak kind of draped over her shoulders as she helps move stuff around.
Sitting on like a crate of goods, not too far away, is a much shorter Scourge aasimar, very pale white skin, light blue eyes. Their skull is sort of shaped in such a way where it is extremely difficult for him to not smile. And he is just adorned in layers and layers of monochrome robes that look like they were made for someone twice his size. He's just sitting there.
Just sitting there,
Yeah.
not helping.
Yeah.
This guy sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it morning?
Yeah, it's like it's just before noon. You guys had been sailing through the night and just made it.
I wave them down and go, "Good evening, fellas."
We lost Steve. Hold on.
Oh, he's disappeared, brother.
My camera died.
Oh, awesome.
Brother.
Oh well. This is what I got right now.
That's what you got right
All right.
Yeah, that's what I got right now.
That's
All
okay.
right.
The show must go on, as they say in the business.
All right. And then Blistavo, he catches up with Nameless, walking up to this pair of two bozos. And I say, sorry, I've just been a bit out of it. I had a dream. I remembered my execution and rebirth. So, but I'm ready to
My
continue.
dream
this.
too.
Yeah.
In my dream, the moon was green, and a beautiful angel fell from it.
I'm ready to continue this hunt for this very sought-after treasure. And we'll need all the help we can get in the name of our Dark Lord, Asmodeus.
Am I able to hear this conversation?
Yeah, we're just kind of.
Yeah, we're walking up to you guys right now.
I dreamt I was a cat once. It was pretty sweet.
You did what?
I pretty much did what I'm doing right now.
Well, I hope you'll be of more help.
You heard that sometimes dreams can tell the future? Perhaps that's what's in store for you.
I'm gonna get to be a cat someday? That's awesome.
What's your name?
People call me Serif.
And you? And I turn to Faeryl.
Faeryl is looking very uncomfortable with everything that is happening right now. Faeryl has no
What,
idea
I've never
what's
told
going
you
on.
about the cat dream before?
No, I don't think you have.
Roll a history check for me, Faeryl.
Oh.
Oh my god.
That's a 5.
Every single day since that you guys have been on this voyage, Serif has told you about his cat dream.
Every day.
Every morning.
Yes, you've told me about the cat dream. Can you help a little bit more?
Hey, I'm on my break.
I don't. Okay. And Faeryl is just.
I
going
did
to
like
continue.
15 minutes. I need to
Faeryl is
take a
just
breather
going to
for 2
continue with
hours.
what she was going.
Yeah, eventually you guys get the ship anchored, and you disembark onto the wharf. These sort of just rando crew members who have been running the ship with you guys are paid, and they, go about their business, taking the next crew of buffoons out on whatever yacht rock they want.
How many people are there on this crew besides us four?
I'd say there's 4 others.
4 others? Okay.
You just wanted to know?
Yeah, just knowing how many
okay.
people we have with us, yeah, on
Okay.
this cruise.
Yeah. And then, you guys disembark. You smell the fresh, salty air. And you look to Petrichor. Now, Petrichor, being the capital city of Cydonia, it is the largest city any of you have ever seen. There are sort of all kinds of walks of life represented here. There are these soaring marble towers of the Hexarchon and sort of the nobles and all the rich people. And then in other districts, there are just rows and rows of brick and wood and stone houses that seem to have just been kind of packed in wherever there was room. And there are shops, and there are, food stalls, and there is bustle and noise, and it is a wonderfully lively place. And so, I know you guys had a couple places you wanted to hit, but the city is yours if you want to go explore.
You got a place where I can get a sandwich?
Make a investigation check.
Investigation check, you say?
With advantage. I have a feeling you do this at every city. You look for.
That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, you are able to track down a food truck, if you will. And the guy behind the counter is this short gnomish man with just this Einstein blast of white hair, and he goes, "Hey, what you want? I got everything."
I do my best to describe what the equivalent of a hot dog would be to this individual.
Sandwich, yeah. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
He sort of like
Change my mind what I want.
opens his little cart, looks around. "Oi!" He yells to this like teenager in the back of the truck and goes, "You know what a hot dog is?" "No, can't say I do." "Well, have you tried the butchers? They're about a block down that way. You take a right, and it's the first door on your left. You can't miss it."
Well, maybe I will later. Thanks anyway.
Anytime.
I think Faeryl is immediately looking for anybody who might be selling, like, anything that... any form of medicine, stuff like that. Like, anything that could be used for medicine at all.
Yeah, make another investigation check.
Investigation. Let me make sure I actually have that up on my screen. That is a 21.
Yeah, you easily find a sort of herbalist, sort of sage medicine woman's house. You head in and there's this older elven woman, which is strange because elves don't normally look old, but she is old, and she's sort of sitting in a rocking chair with her knitting needles and goes, "Hello."
Hello? Just came here to, restock on the basics.
"Oh, yes, of course. Take your time. Help yourself. Just come to me when you're ready."
Faeryl just kind of like... She attempts to nod, but she does like a full like upper body bow on accident, like very awkwardly, and just kind of moves about the store to try and find just basic herbal stuff.
Okay. Anything in particular you want to find?
Not in particular. She's really just kind of browsing.
Okay. Well, you can pick up some odds and ends, and then you also pick up 2 herbalism kits, which will run you 7 gold.
7 gold each, or 7 gold total?
7 gold total.
Gotcha.
And then 5 silver pieces for the random whatever that you've sort of...
Okay.
The pack of gum and the Arizona that you grabbed to fill out the cart.
Alright, perfect.
And she goes, "Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day."
You as well. And she just steps out as unawkwardly as she can and fails miserably.
You hear the old woman chuckle to herself as you leave.
I would be looking for any sort of shop with, I guess, divine, maybe jewelry, any sort of artifacts that would be in some way related to Asmodeus. It's been quite a while since I've even had some sort of communication with him. I just need something to make me feel closer
Okay.
to Asmodeus.
You can make either a investigation check or a religion check.
Let's see, brother.
To
I'll handle it.
attempt to find some information.
7, but plus 12. So, kind of a classic. That's a 19.
Yeah, you know of one place. The Nameless. You also know this place very well. Because this is your buddy Aasimar's shop. This is... Hold on, I just had it. This is the Moondrop Curios.
Next, can I come with, please? They might have stuff. They might have stuff for Brunella. They might.
Well, of course. I know you are also close with Asmodeus.
I'd like to consider him a brother of mine.
If only I could be that close with him.
You've met him, though.
Only once.
I wonder if Brunella will show himself to me.
Nameless, can you make me an Arcana check real quick?
Yeah. That's a 7.
No sign. No sign of Brunella.
I know you're somewhere. Always here. And he taps the middle of their forehead.
But yeah, you guys find the Moondrop Curios no problem. And you go inside. There is a sort of gaunt-looking moon elf, sort of like slumped over the counter like this. This shop is sort of like tucked away, almost in like an alley. It's a very like unassuming looking building, and the only sign that it's even a shop at all is the small crescent moon sign that hangs over the door and goes in the wind. And you guys head in, see Aasimar, and he goes, hello, welcome back.
Friend. And they run up and pull Aasimar into a very tight hug.
Okay, yep. Oh, yep, we're doing this. Okay. Good to see you too.
Is it in the stuff for Brunella?
No. You cleared me out last time, and he's not exactly popular, especially not here.
Yeah, well, my memory is rusty, it's rusty, but I swear you said that last time.
Mm-hmm. I probably did.
Why? You're not as friendly as usual. And the Nameless kind of pouts and crosses their arms.
Okay, listen. I like you. I do. You are probably my most devout customer. I see you in here.
That's all I am. Customer.
And you are also a friend.
He smiles very wide, and like you see like his jagged fanged teeth.
Tell you what, I don't have anything for you now, but what I do have, and he goes and pulls a deck of cards out of his sleeve. I can tell your fortune.
Yes, that's please.
Stevie, would you do me a favor and get one of your tarot decks?
Yeah.
And he sort of, without like not even breaking eye contact with you, he's like shuffling them and, you know, doing like the poker, like super elaborate shuffling. You know, he does the bridge and the, you know, flicks a card up and catches it. And so whenever you're ready, just pick 3 cards.
Okay. We have the Six of Wands reversed, Two of Wands, and Three of Swords.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny you got these cards.
I did put the intention into my draw, so...
You see Amer's face sort of crash for a split second before he puts his normal blank demeanor on, and he goes, Six of Wands reversed. You had a fall from grace recently, didn't you?
Mad at me.
Hmm?
Is he mad at me?
Listen, man, you're the one who talks to him. This is just what the cards are telling me.
I need to prove myself.
But, Two of Wands, your next card, it's courage. It's daring. You're striking out on a new path. So, whatever this path is, maybe you can get back in his good graces.
The One Piece.
I didn't hear what you said.
With the One Piece.
The One Piece.
Amer sort of cocks his head. What do you mean?
Well, Ritz and I have been looking. I don't remember how important it is, but Litz is very set on getting this and serving Asmodeus with it.
Right. Asmodeus. I think I actually have something. And he like registers that Blitz is standing there for the first time, and he goes, Yeah.
The Nameless throws their hands down on the table. Last card! What does it mean?
You sure? We can end on a good note. I know.
Mer, you know we see things through.
Yeah, so that journey to get back your grace, it's gonna suck.
What do you mean?
You know, Three of Swords was upright, not reversed, right? Yeah. And you see his particular art on this card has the three swords all piercing a heart. And he says, this is the rejection card. The discouraging card. You are just full of ups and downs, aren't you?
He won't take me?
I can't say that for sure. I only interpret what the cards
I've
tell me.
given it everything.
Listen, I know you have. I know. And he sort of puts his hand on your shoulder. I know you have. And I know that you will remember. I know that you'll find your way back.
Where?
I wish I could help you more. But this is going to be a journey you have to walk alone. That's what the cards say. And the cards are never wrong. You know that. We both know that. The cards are never wrong.
I will do everything in my power. Everything.
So you're Asmodeus, buddy. And he sort of about faces and goes into a back room. And he pulls out this beautiful amulet. It's about the size of a fist. It is this blood red ruby. And you see, like, scratched into the face of the ruby is the symbol of Asmodeus. And it, like, where it's been scratched is like these deep black ridges that sort of like bleed ink into the body of the crystal. It looks incredible. And he goes, I had someone pawn this off to me a couple weeks ago. It's not magic. I know that much. I have that, capability, but as far as who gave it to me, I didn't get a good look at him. He had a hood on, he threw it on the counter, I gave him some money, and he ran. We can negotiate.
There's no limit of what I would do to get my hands on that.
Well, I don't trade in those kinds of favors, buddy. I'm just cold hard cash.
Well, of course. No limit of my cash. How much are you thinking? What's your initial? How much do you think this is worth? What is it to you?
Well, it's kind of freaking me out. Not gonna lie.
So, you'd like someone to take it off your hands?
I would like
Is
that very
right?
much. I could give it up for 500 gold.
100 gold.
It's a fist-sized ruby, dude. And someone's, defaced it, so obviously it's gonna be worth a little less, but I'll give you 500 for it.
Perhaps I shall return for it, but if I were to locate and bring you other magical artifacts, perhaps that would sweeten the deal.
That does sweeten the deal. I will hold this here for you, and so when you return with the artifacts, we can make the exchange. You see, I run a business here, buddy. I don't operate on goodwill.
Of course. Just make sure you don't give it out to anyone else.
Cross my heart and hope to die.
Seems you know what would be in store for you.
You find something, bud?
This necklace.
Mm-hmm.
Was it of Brunella?
And he sort of takes out this like jeweler's eyepiece and sort of, yeah, it looks like it. It's for Elise. And then you see he immediately like bites his lip, like he should not have said that.
What? I don't. How many times do I have to tell you I don't know Elise?
Sorry. Sorry, slip of the tongue.
Don't. Why
Just,
do people say?
I guess you just remind me of someone. Thought you might have known each other.
But I will get it for my twin.
Sure. That's... I'd do 100, 125, 100?
100.
Yeah, alright.
When I meet them, Brunella will love to have this back in their possession.
Alright, and you pick up a beautiful opal necklace that you can add to your inventory.
No In my mind, I was imagining an opal necklace as well.
Mind meld.
As I initially turned around to leave the shop, I just feel this frustration of like, I guess how far Asmodeus is. It's like, shopkeep, is there anything else you have with a symbol or something? Asmodeus, he calls to me. Please.
I mean, we've got these, like, schlocky little fake ones, and you see it's, like, you know how in the museum gift shops there's these, like, miniature replicas of, like, the bean or something, and it has, like, thanks for visiting.
Yeah.
You see one of Asmodee, like, a big, like, onyx throne, and it has his thing scratched into it, and it's this, like, super cheap, like, paperweight almost.
Okay. Is there any sort of, like, I guess, magical or religious connection to Asmodeus from this, or can I very easily tell that it's nothing?
You
Clearly
don't
nothing.
you don't even have to roll. This is
Okay. Not even a little bit. Okay.
yeah.
So that ruby really is all you have. I'll be back for it. And I, like,
Yeah.
storm out.
And you know, I get weird stuff all the time, so and he's gone.
I keep switching back and forth in Mask of Many Faces between Serif and Faeryl's appearance, just while walking down the street. Are we going to find our new friends again?
I'll be back for it, I swear. Where have the other two going?
How much gold do you have on you?
It doesn't matter, I'll have more.
How much do you have on you?
Not even 300. I need more. I plan for it to all be given to Asmodeus someday. But for now... Where have the other two gone?
How much do you need?
500 for just that ruby.
Yes, but how much do you need?
There's no limit to how much I need for Asmodeus, for our Dark Lord.
How much are you missing?
Need 200 more.
The Nameless takes his coin pouch and dumps the amount of gold that he needs left for it
No way.
into.
You give me the 200?
Yeah.
No. I must earn it. It cannot be a gift. I must prove to Asmodeus. I'm sorry, I cannot accept this. And I, like, knock the coins off to the side.
Extreme.
They scramble to, like, the ground and, like, start up. Still looking, at this point, they're in the appearance of Faeryl because they have not stopped.
Let's get out of here. I can't wait any longer.
All right, you guys run into each other after a couple blocks of aimless wandering. And, Blitz, you hear a ping in your head of a sending message that you have heard before.
Mhm.
And you hear a voice go, "Oh, hey there, Mr. Blitz. Your order's ready to be picked up whenever you're back in town, so just come on down." And you would recognize that voice as Argyle. Or no, that's Gingham. Sorry, that was Gingham. The, tailor that often makes clothes for you.
Let me just put that name in my my notes real quick.
Mm-hmm.
How would you spell that, Gingham?
Gingham.
Gingham. Okay.
And Argyle is Argyle.
Yes, of course.
Mhm.
Gargoyle.
And do you know that Gingham and Argyle's Emporium is located in Petrichor? It's at sort of the opposite end of where you guys are. You guys are sort of in like the outlet mall, sort of strip mall section of the market square, and their Emporium is on like what would be Fifth Avenue.
Yeah.
Very much nicer part of town.
I turn to Nameless. I say, "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Before we depart, there is one more place I must visit.
You know that look, you heard voices in your head. I do that too.
I'll be going to Gingham's Emporium real quick. Shouldn't
Join?
take too long.
I don't want to be alone. Let me go with you.
So you may follow. I'm sorry, I lost control. But yes, you may follow.
We're
I
all
don't think
standing.
you
If you let
Yes,
the
you
conversation-
are all standing together while they're
I
having this
turned to-
conversation.
I turn to Faeryl as well. You may follow as well, if you please.
Well, it's not
What
like
about-
we're doing much else.
Yes.
My break's almost over.
It's sick of this guy. Alright, I guess I head straight to Gingham's shop.
Okay. You have been there before as a
Of course.
purveyor of fine clothing,
Of course.
and you see there's a cute little wooden sign with an A plus G, and the A has the sort of Argyle print on it, and the G is a gingham print, and you swing open the door to see a very cozy, very nice looking shop. Most of the shops that you guys frequent in your travels are, you know, shall we say, of the bargain variety. And this is the one place where you guys really splurge.
There's more money here than Faeryl has ever seen in her entire life.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, Faeryl is very out of her element here.
You're broke, loser. That's out
I
of
keep
here.
my hands tucked in my robes, and I occasionally summon a mage hand to inspect an item on one of the shelves.
I love this guy, dude. Oh my god, that's so cool, dude.
Yeah, you see sort of this like beautiful like oak paneled walls. The floors are sparkling and clean, and behind the counter, as this sort of ding 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 bell goes off, you see a bear folk, a grizzly bear standing on his hind legs behind the counter, and he goes, "Oh, Master Blitz, so nice to see you again."
Gingham. Always a sight for sore eye sockets. So, my order is ready.
Yeah, are these your new friends?
Yes, my new crew were searching for something, but
Oh, it's so
So-
nice to meet all of you. What's your name? And he sort of holds out this giant paw to shake for you, Faeryl.
Faeryl Twice-Orphaned from, well, that's not important. And she grabs takes both of her hands to shake his giant paw.
It is so soft. Like, unbelievably soft.
God, I could just...
Oh, I get that a lot. Don't worry.
She steps back.
Oh, you're a colorful one, aren't you? What's your name?
You what?
Your name. Everyone's got one, of course.
They furrow his brow, like trying to think for a moment. I've learned in this lifetime that some of the most delightful things do not have a name.
Oh,
And
I guess
he
I'll just call you
continues to like
Delightful.
reach out, and that's at his paw.
Oh, I guess I'll just call you Delightful then.
Is this designer?
Oh, you know it is. I have bottles of conditioner for sale if you'd like some. Only 5 gold.
I could use some of those.
Oh, oh,
We joke, we kid around.
The Nameless just like looks deadpan at, like does not understand the joke at all.
And I like lift up my crown. And I like gesture to my skull with no hair on it, clearly.
oh yeah, you two can split a bottle. Hi, I'm Gingham.
Is he offering me a handshake?
He is.
Normally I don't do a shake with my bare hands, but this time I'll make an exception.
Oh,
I hand out my robe and give a shake. Name's
It is.
Serif.
Oh, Gingham. I like this guy. You have good taste in friends, Master Blitz. Oh, yes. Your package. How could I forget?
Yes,
Oh, Argyle.
let's get right.
And you see from one of, like, the fitting rooms in the back, sort of poking his head out of, the curtains is a red panda folk. And he sort of
Yes.
scampers over and goes, "Oh, Master Blitz! Oh yeah, I'll just grab it from the back, don't worry." And he scampers off and grabs this, sort of paper bag, and he goes, "Well, if your friends are interested, we just got in a shipment of new stuff."
I guess they can take a look, but I'm only here for mine.
"Oh, of course."
Like your pet, Mr. Gingham.
"Pet!" And Argyle sort of he does the red panda thing where he like sticks his arms up. He's still like barely waist height on you. He is not tall. And
I just like start like petting his.
Hey, hands off the merchandise.
Faeryl, I don't think it's very polite to pet people. No, I'm Faeryl. Wait a second.
I don't know, this little guy here seems pretty qualified for this position.
Huh? I don't get that one. Anyway, and then he sort of like gestures to Argyle or to Gingham and goes, the big boss is here. Boss lady's in the fitting rooms if you wanna see them out." "Oh, I don't think that'll be necessary. They're free to browse. They're paying customers." If you say so."
Also, this question for you, Mr. DM, sir,
Mhm.
is would I have paid when I placed the order, or would
Yes.
I be paying now when it's ready? Okay, I would have already paid for it.
Yeah, you put down a down payment.
Okay. And so,
And the fur lining of your
Yes.
cloak has gotten kind of ripped and blood-stained
Yes,
over your
yep,
adventures. So it's a brand new sort of collar lining for your cloak.
brand new collar lining for it. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, you guys interested in anything that we've got here?
No.
You got
this
any
is definitely-
snacks?
Possibly. Why?
I could always go for a bite to eat.
Oh, fair enough. I'll go fetch
It's
some.
almost time for fifth lunch.
Oh, don't I know it. And he sort of meanders off to the back of the store to go look. So, the items for sale here, if you wish to know, the cufflinks of defense, the suit jacket of protection, monocle of night seeing, the newsboy cap of disguise, loafers of striding and springing, and that's it. And you see
Loafers, you say?
these are all like sort of common magic items that have been sort of made incredibly bougie.
While everybody else is kind of looking around, they both left the front counter, right? Like, there's nobody. Can I sneak back to the dressing rooms?
Yeah, absolutely. Are you trying to be stealthy about it?
I'm just gonna be a little stealthy about it.
Then roll that dice for me.
All right. That is a 4.
Okay. Anything you're looking for specifically in the dressing
not
rooms?
in particular. I'm just kind of wandering the dressing room,
Okay.
just looking.
You sort of peek one of the curtains back and you see like the leftovers that people have tried on, but it doesn't fit, so they just leave it in the dressing room. You see like a pair of pants, and then you sort of move to the next one and you see like a jacket, and then you move to the third one and a board squeaks under your foot, And the curtains open, and you see a beautiful, tall, calico tabaxi woman, thankfully fully clothed in a in a sort of
thankfully, brother? What do you mean thankfully?
Gorgeous like evening gown that's like a light blue with a golden armband, and she sort of looks at you. Make a history check for me.
15.
Yeah, you don't even you take a minute and then it clicks. This is Calliope Stormclaw, one of the Hex Archon. Basically, one of the 6 people who govern the entire country. And she sort of looks at you with this very regal attire and goes,
G'day, ma'am.
"Hello. Who... may I help you?"
I got lost.
"Oh, well, if you just go left here and then she sort of like looks past you and sees everyone in the store and goes, "Are you adventurous?"
Yes, I am.
"Wonderful. You're not on a job, are you?"
Currently, no.
"Would you like one?"
We're always looking for one.
"Wonderful. Come collect your friends. Argyle will take us to the back room." "Argyle? Oh, yeah? We'll be taking your back room for a minute, if that's alright." "Alright." And he sort of goes to Gingham and goes, "I told you she was here on business."
Faeryl is going to very, very calmly walk back to the group. Our presence is required in the back room.
Looks down at wrist. There is no
I
watch. Just about in time. I'm off break.
I was ready to leave. What did you do?
I don't think what I did is important. It's more about what we are about
Okay.
to do.
I guess I take off the cape with the fur on it, and I give it to Gingham so they can get to work on, repairing it with the new fur lining. Alright.
So yeah, the 4 of you go into the back room, and can the 3 of you who did not recognize this tabaxi before, can you all make a history check, please?
Don't mind if I do, kid. Youch! I dropped my dice. Oh my goodness.
Youch!
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 Oh my god, this is actually bad news. Oh man.
We got a
So you have
13.
multiple dice.
I do have multiple dice, I just don't want to forget and lose it forever.
Serif, what'd you get for your history check?
That's a dirty 20.
Okay.
Damn, you are rolling well.
And
You better stop
let's-
rolling so well before I get mad and angry.
Excuse me.
Unfortunately, I wish I had better history, but I don't know nothing about nothing. But I do have a +4 because I have 19 intelligence. And I rolled a 19 as well.
Yeah, as a former
That's
master
+4.
thief and
Yeah.
cunning individual, you are intimately familiar with most of the... Well, that was poor phrasing, but you are very
What do you mean by
aware. You are
What do you mean
very
by
aware of
Yo, what did
most
you mean by
of the...
We are so back.
We are so bad.
We're so back.
Hey, yo.
Oh,
Yeah.
yo.
All 3 of you recognize this is Calliope Stormclaw.
How do you spell that
Arguably...
name first?
I can tell you. It is Calliope.
Like the goddess.
Storm
Yes.
Claw. And what is her rank?
Stormclaw is
She...
totally a warrior cats type name.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's...
It 100% is.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if it actually is. I was just going for that vibe, because, she's a tabaxi.
I don't know if it actually is, but like it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Calliope Stormclaw is the High Master of the Skyward Souls, which is the monastic order in the country. She sort of leads the monks in the sort of record keeping and the archival sort of business of the country, and also, as a sort of not private peacekeeping force, but a private peacekeeping force.
Okay.
And with your history checks, you guys would also know that each of the Hex Archon represent, like, the pinnacle of mortal achievement. So, like, each one of the 6 of them is the best at what they do.
So she's like one of 6 absolute legends.
Yes.
Living legends.
Living
Okay.
legends. Yes.
So, is this someone I have met before, or that I'm just very aware of?
You would not have met her before, but you know who she is.
How would I know how long with my total of 23?
Mhm.
Would I know how long she's been in this high-ranking position? What sort of authority she also has over, I guess, general rulings?
It has been 23 years since the Hex Archon have risen to their current seats.
Spelled how? Rizzen?
Yes.
Does that sound...
Did you
okay,
say something, Aiden?
I was just saying that's a long ass time.
That's a long time.
Mhm.
How
I
would she have had anything to do with my execution?
No. You
Okay, she
were
would not have had that
captured
authority.
in Asperon, which is a different
True.
country. It is
Okay,
across
Oh, yeah.
across the ocean.
this is big news, actually.
Big news for
I-
us.
smile at her and mask of many faces into her appearance.
She sort of looks at you. Can you do a spin?
They put their arms out and like spin.
Argyle was right. Stress does accentuate my figure. I think I'll take it. Anyways,
So choice.
you are a colorful bunch, aren't you?
Don't waste my time. What are we here for? We were just
I
ready
look
to depart.
I look at my figure and my clothes up and down. I don't know. There's not a lot of color here. Just a lot of gray.
Drop my disguise and smile.
I think she
I-
meant it figuratively.
I'm just kidding around.
We were just ready to depart. Please make it.
So, Tabaxi don't really have eyebrows, but you can feel an eyebrow cock at you. What's your name? Yes, you.
Just call me Zlato.
I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to him.
People call me Serif.
Serif.
I offer a mage handshake.
She does the sort of, princess handshake and, oh, so you are a mage.
I just shrug.
And shrug it too, like the mage.
Not really by choice. It just sort of happened.
Alright, and the rest of you? What do you do?
Just a humble apothecary.
A noble profession.
Well, I am the greatest servant of Asmodeus. And
The
I
other
shall
eyebrow cocks at you.
I shall gather the world's greatest riches in his name and honor.
Faeryl is visibly cringing.
She doesn't say anything, she's just taking it in.
How is she reacting to this? Can I glean any form of
Make an insight check. Absolutely.
insight?
I love that.
That is an 18. Or no, sorry. That is a 17. Jeez, I cannot math.
She seems put off, we'll say. You know, this is not normally how she is used to being addressed, you can assume, as, you know, one of the rulers of the city.
Right.
So, and especially people don't really openly talk about being the champion of Asmodeus.
Yeah.
Shut up.
It's kind of taboo to talk about the underworld gods. At least,
For some.
you know, for some, and especially not to the leader of the country. So she,
Right.
with an
My-
18, she's sort of just like taking you all in.
Actually, could I real quick just change? As I did that, I take hold of the noose, the end of the noose that's still around my neck, and I gesture to it as it has the symbol of Asmodeus burned into it. Like as I'm saying this,
Faeryl is still visibly cringing, but is not. I'm not gonna stop you.
Which party member is the closest to me right now? Please tell me it's Faeryl.
I'm pretty sure it is me.
It
would
is
be
you.
I sort of
Definitely.
nudge Faeryl and whisper, talk about a big personality.
we gotta kill him. We gotta kill this guy. Dude. We gotta.
Serif, can you make a perception check for me?
Oh my
Me?
god, dude.
Yeah, perceive real quick.
Perception?
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay at that. Ooh, that's a 3! Ooh!
Oh, I'm okay at that.
Faeryl, you see Calliope glare at Serif for half a second before returning her gaze to Blitz's gesturing. But Serif,
big
you do not
show.
see it.
I'm going to immediately attempt to take charge of the situation.
I love that that's the pun that got me the glare and not the like 2 or 3 that I already made.
Yeah, that's the one. Well,
Faeryl puts her hands up and tries to step in front of everybody. She's like, I'm terribly sorry for all of them. They're not particularly used to interacting with anybody.
there is but one figure of authority I respect.
She puts her hand up.
And don't you?
Please, continue.
Like I said, they're not used to speaking with others at all. I'm terribly sorry about everything.
Oh, it's quite alright.
I exit the room. I exit the room and I go to what's his name? The huge bear fellow.
That's Gingham.
Gingham, yes. I walk to wherever Gingham is to see the progress on my cape.
We'll get to that in a second. Faeryl,
Yeah, I
keep going.
exit.
Yeah, she is like trying to explain, but is also doesn't know what to do with her hands. So she just kind of has them out at her sides like this, and then like awkwardly bows.
Oh, please, that's not necessary.
Time
Please accept
when
my humble apologies.
Go ahead, Stevie.
the whole time, like while she has been like listing people's names and like when people introduce themselves, the Nameless has started like whispering under their breath,
I can't.
like
You
starts to
would
look
cut out. I couldn't
panicked.
hear that.
He keeps repeating under his breath, and like it's like basically more like a look on his face, like really not paying attention.
Well, I've come to offer you all a job. You are sellswords, no? Adventurers? Purveyors
Of a
of,
sort.
shall we say, dirty business?
Depends on how dirty.
Oh, it's nothing too involved. I just need to know that you're going to take it before I tell you all of the more intimate details.
We do take it. What's paid for us.
Well, you will all be compensated handsomely, and you will...
You.
God damn it.
What?
I'm trying my best here, fellas. Chat, I'm doing my best.
Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut.
It's out of bacon egg.
Why do you have that?
What,
Don't
a
worry
jelly-filled
about that,
donut?
How long have you been sitting on that, dude?
Well, I would hope
You're
that
not
thing
supposed to
wouldn't be
sit on
sitting
it.
on a... Yeah, I would hope
You're not
not.
supposed to stand on
That'd
it.
make a big old fucking mess.
Anyway.
I'm-
Anyway.
It's okay, I forgive you.
You're welcome.
Calliope sort of gestures and goes, There's a
Welcome.
certain malcontent, we'll say, who we suspect has been dealing in some unsavory magics. Dangerous magics. Things that probably would not be good for one's health if completed. If you
I see.
understand what I'm saying.
I think I do.
So,
Absolutely do.
we were thinking of sending a bit of a welfare check, if you will. Nothing too much, just go around the house, you know, poke about, if you will, and discover if what reaches the pinnacle is all true or not. And the pinnacle is the castle where the Hex Archon live. You would know that.
And what are we being offered in return?
You will all be compensated handsomely, and you will have the respect of the Hex Archon and safe passage throughout the city for the remainder of your stay.
He respect me again.
Hmm?
Will he respect me again?
Well, I'm not sure who you mean, my dear, but I'm sure you will.
Allah.
The eyebrow turns to you now. It's been a while since I've heard that name.
So it's not just me then.
Oh no. Well, are you all in?
I look again at my watch list wrist. I think I can move some things around in my schedule.
Wonderful.
We'll accept it.
Question.
Answer.
Serif sort of chuckles to himself.
What if this person we're checking in on? What if they attack us?
Well, that's part of the nature of the job, isn't it?
Permission to kill.
No. You must not harm him. And you must not say that you were sent by us.
Harms us.
Well, if he swings first, swing right back, by all means.
Permission to kill.
No. Murder is still illegal in this city last time I checked.
We're just checking on him.
He attacks us.
We will not. Faeryl steps forward and puts herself between the two. No harm will come to him. He
Wonderful.
will remain
I
alive.
understand.
And you also must not reveal that I was the one who sent you. That is
Of course.
paramount.
Yes.
I trust
Secret
that you
I
all...
understand.
Wonderful. And she holds out a paw for you, Faeryl. So we have a deal.
We have a deal, and Faeryl enthusiastically gives her a nice firm handshake.
Wonderful. Come by the pinnacle when you've completed. And, what name do you all call yourselves? So I know when you arrive.
I don't think we've ever sat down on that.
Well, just your names will do then.
If you were to look at us, what's the first name that comes to mind for you?
Oh, eccentric.
That is certainly a word.
Wonderful.
Serif's grin widens
That is,
as he sort of shakes his head and looks down at the floor.
we would be the eccentrics.
All right, then I will wait for the eccentrics at the pinnacle. The man you are supposed to be looking for is named Dewforth Earthbelt.
Serif is really holding back a bust in the gut right now.
And he lives...
In a what?
Alright, so... The job that you have all just accepted is to go to this guy's house, snoop around his house, and find out if he's really doing some whack shit, alright?
He's really about that life. All right.
And
I
then,
getcha.
did you all get his name?
I don't remember it because I wasn't in the room.
Rue or
True.
something.
Rupert.
Rupert
No.
Grint?
Rutabaga.
Yes, actually.
Rutabaga, that was his name.
Jeremy
Ron
Von
Paul.
Balls.
Please back up.
The man in
Jeremy
question...
Von Balls.
The man in
Yes.
question, his name is Dewforth Earthbelt.
That's what it was.
That's not a real name, brother.
We have like a specific location.
Yeah, she told you his house is on the eastern end of the Emerald Isles.
Which house this is? How do we know we got the right house?
You know what? I didn't write down an address, but she told you an address.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
think that's
perfect.
right.
Glad you asked that question because I was not gonna ask.
Hmm.
All right.
I would not have thought to ask about for like a specific address.
But yes, no, she gives you an address, and then she exits the room. You hear her converse with Gingham and Argyle for a minute, and then she exits the shop with the ding of the bell.
So I guess I'm just seeing the progress on, because I remember I stormed out earlier because I was really angry.
Mhm.
And so I went to check on Gingham, check what's the progress on my my
Yeah,
awesome cape.
it's almost
It's
done. It's almost done.
Okay.
And then you see Miss Stormclaw walk out and gently close the door behind her. Oh, well, looks like your friends are done with business.
What is this shady magic that she was talking about?
All she said was shady magic. I didn't really catch much after that.
What makes it shady, though?
I don't know. Whatever her and the rest of them decide is uncouth.
Will I do shady magic?
I'm sure everyone's
And
guilty
I
of
just-
shady magic every now and again.
I cast darkness room around.
You must think this is funny.
I cast light on myself.
Do those cancel out each other? I don't think so.
No, they do not. He casted light on himself, which means he just like gave himself
I'm
a big
glowing.
hug, and now he's glowing.
The most well-adjusted D&D group ever.
But I don't think I might be mistaken, but I don't think that cuts through darkness, does it?
I don't think so.
Damn, that's crazy.
So you can cast light, but you should be glowing, but the magical darkness cancels that out.
What if I did it a second time?
I'm pretty
they
sure it
do it.
still cancels that out.
I actually did it, brother.
None of,
I dare you
none
to
of
do
you.
that.
The back room of the Emporium is now completely enshrouded in darkness.
I just keep casting light on myself until this darkness goes away.
It's not.
The look on everyone's face when they get flashbanged will be awesome.
be awesome. I peer over to that room as I just see the light from that room completely disappears. What's going on back there? Gingham, are you seeing this?
No, actually, I don't see much of anything.
I'm saying.
I'm gonna try walking out of this darkened area.
As soon as you come back to the sort of main room, it is just blinding.
Serif, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, that's
It
a
got
bit
real
bright.
dark, and I was trying to see.
Oh, well,
It got real dark.
could you maybe turn it down a few notches?
And I can turn this off, right?
It's just the
You
light
have to-
cantrip,
Yeah.
right?
You have to turn
Yeah,
off
it's a
each one
cantrip.
Yeah, you can. You do.
Okay, I start like tapping myself on the shoulder and dimming.
Every time he taps his forehead, it like gets dimmer and dimmer and dimmer until it turns off.
Eventually, all your lights go off. And then a very tired-looking bear man goes, "Will that be all for you folks today?"
Yes, I'm about ready to depart.
Me and the
Wonderful.
Nameless are still in the back room, just shrouded in darkness, right? Like,
Yeah.
neither of us left.
You guys are just sitting there like, what's going on here?
You know,
I'm gonna send mage hands in there and try to tap them on the shoulders, like roughly where I remember them
can't
being.
see us.
Make an investigation check.
Dude, oh my god.
Check. Ooh, I'm good at those. Does
Ooh,
a
I'm good at
23
those.
succeed?
Faeryl and Nameless make sleight of hand checks.
Sleight of hand check.
Or I
Oh,
guess-
I'm
I
good at
guess-
those.
Either that or flat dexterity checks, your choice.
I will take the sleight of hand because I am good at those.
Or I don't think you're good at those.
19.
I'll
19?
roll a nat 1.
The mage hand comes and smacks you across the face.
Oh, that's not what I wanted
Unceremoniously.
to do.
yeah, that's fair.
It doesn't do any damage. It's just, you know, in a pitch black
just
room. And, you
rude.
just, and Nameless, you feel a gentle tap on your shoulder.
Said, who's there? Because I got
Mage hands
tapped.
Can't talk.
Yeah, mage hands cannot.
Was that you, Faeryl?
No, that would not have been me. And I'm assuming you're also not the one who just hit me in the face. Can you turn this off, please?
Yes.
I'm gonna
doesn't
pretend like I
turn it
didn't
off.
do anything.
I see I asked the wrong question. Will you turn this off?
Don't like it?
We just have things to be doing right now. And this isn't very productive for us.
For the love of gold! And I run in there to just get both of you clowns.
You
Yeah,
just, like,
make an
run in there,
investigation
you
check
can't
with
see.
disadvantage.
With disadvantage. Brother, I don't even...
I dropped the dark.
Yeah,
Okay.
right as I got into the room, hopefully, no
then-
investigation.
Yeah, then
Can
you
you
don't
still
have to
roll
do it.
disadvantage, actually? I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that'd be very funny.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Okay.
still roll it.
I'll just roll to find you guys in plain sight and somehow
See,
fail.
does he get flashbang because I removed the darkness?
hmm
Okay, so I got
I already turned off
I
all my
got with
brightness.
disadvantage. I got a 10 plus 9 because I'm plus 12 because I forgot it's my intelligence is technically
Gross.
19.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I have 19 intelligence with expertise technically. So I got a 22. I rolled a 10 and got a 22.
Yeah, you find him as soon as the darkness drops, and you go.
Yeah, of course. Oh, I do find him.
Yeah, you find him real easy.
What are you two still doing in here? Do not waste my time. And I immediately storm out again.
He doesn't know where we're going.
I turn to Gingham. Sorry. I don't mean to bring the mood down, but I'm trying to get going.
Oh, don't mind me. You are free to browse the shop all day.
And so I grab my my finished cloak and I put it back on, or my finished cape and put it back on. Also, just so that you clowns know, a symbol of Asmodeus is also on the back of the cape.
So he's just walking around.
Yes.
Just, like,
Yeah.
freely,
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
just truly just letting everybody know.
Yep. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand the life I live, brother. The streets chose me.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah.
Supposed
Alright.
to be on our way now.
Yes. And off we go.
Okay. You exit Argyle and Gingham's Emporium into the mid-afternoon of the city of Petrichor. It'll take you guys maybe 45 minutes to an hour to walk to this guy's house.
Is it on the edge, like where we were before, near the dock?
No. So, if you imagine the city like a triangle, with like this side of the triangle is like the ocean side, and then you've got the rich side, which is the farthest from the dock, and then you have like the shopping side, which is the third side of the triangle. This is not making any sense, is it?
Yeah, that didn't
No.
make any sense.
No,
But it's far. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter. I was making sure it wasn't in the same direction that we came from.
It was. It's not in the same direction you came
Okay.
from.
Got you.
And so as soon as they come out, as soon as the other two clowns join us, I say, "All right, what did Calliope want?"
She had a quest for us.
A little bit of breaking and entering. Never hurt anybody.
I wouldn't call it necessarily breaking and entering if we are being given active permission to do so.
And so I grab Faeryl's collar with both hands and I say, "Did you seriously sign me to a mission without my permission?"
Well, you're part of the group, so yes.
And so I turn to Nameless. I don't want to waste any more time. How long is this going to take?
Oh, if time can be wasted, if you think about it.
All that I do is for our Lord Asmodeus. Don't ever forget that.
Well,
Don't waste my time with these.
we don't know if it's for.
And then, like, a light bulb kind of, like, ticks off in the Nameless's head.
I have been focused too much on Asmodeus lately. Perhaps that's what Amer was talking about with the cards. Yes. Yes, Faeryl, I will help you, Faeryl.
Thank you.
I turn to Faeryl. Don't let this happen again. I will not be ordered around by the likes of you.
Not ordering around, it's just, this is what we're doing, you're welcome to...
Where are we
on.
going? Where are we going?
Emerald Code?
Emerald Isles.
To the Emerald Isles.
Also, so I was not necessarily there for in the thing. So I was, not to disrespect, I just didn't fully pay attention since my character wasn't in the room. What was
Right.
is the Emerald Isles, like, is this the rich side or what
This is
exactly
the
this?
very rich side.
Very rich side, okay. So, would Blistavo, as a master thief, would I have ever been to this rich side in search of fine goods? Or,
Make a
you know?
history check.
Well, don't mind if I do, brother. History would just be +4, so... Oh, that's a 19, brother. That's a 23.
You're familiar. It's the capital city. It's the richest part of the richest city of the richest nation. Of
Yes.
course you've been here.
Okay. And of course, I must have taken some incredible jewels and cash money
Oh, of
whenever
course.
I could.
Of course.
I mean, that's what I do, brother. At least there's something to be gained by going there. Let's go.
Yes, well, we're off.
Okay.
All right.
Where are we going?
Emerald Isles to
Mhm.
check on our dwarven friend.
So, what's the name of the target?
What'd you say, Stevie?
Is that a friend?
Not
Is
in the literal sense, no.
Okay.
What is the name
It's
of our
alright.
target?
I don't remember his name. I'm really
Would you like
bad
me?
at names.
Would you like me to remind you so that you can tell me in character?
Yes.
Boy.
Okay, the name is Dewforth Earthbelt.
Earthbelt. Got you. Alright. His name was...
I don't
Dungeons
remember
and
the name, but I
Dragons.
remember thinking it sounded fucking stupid.
maybe a tad bit. The name of the target is Dewforth Earthbelt.
Yup, that sounds about right.
We were told that he was performing some, that it's suspected he is performing some not so approved magic, and we were told to give him a bit of a welfare check.
Well, I don't know who we are to stop someone from doing as they please, but
Who we are people needing money
if we
and
can
safe passage through the city.
snooping around in this house is absolutely something. It's not an opportunity I'll pass up. Especially in the Emerald Isles. Let's go.
Alright. You guys go. It takes, 45 minutes. Blistavo kind of takes you guys on a back alley
Of course.
shortcut.
I'm a classic, dude. I'm a classic in the city.
And if you all would be so kind to join my Roll20, I have a map for you.
What does that
Oh
mean?
boy, oh boy, oh boy!
I was never book smart, I'm money smart.
Makes
Makes
me
me
more
more
intelligent. Call me
Call me
Mr.
Mr.
Rock
Rock
Festival.
Festival.
I got hella
I got
bands.
hella bands.
Shorty cute and her circle
Yo.
too.
Circle too.
Told her get a friend.
She
He
gonna
will make me slide with my dogs
Like a Mega Man.
like a Mega Man.
You're
Okay. So you guys pull up. It's about 3 in the afternoon to a very stately manor. In sort of the rich part of town here. There are the very classic, European gabled windows all around the second floor. Like this nice shingled roof, whitewashed wooden walls. Faeryl, this place is a far cry from where you grew up.
oh boy.
This is probably, except for maybe Blistavo, this is probably the nicest house you guys have ever seen.
Yeah.
Down
Looks
here
to be deceiving, I guess.
on the sort of bottom right corner of the map, you'll see a small barn where 2 workers are sort of scooping some hay into piles for a bunch of horses. On the western side of the building, there's a large well where a woman is doing some washing. She's got a big clothesline and is doing some clothes. So you guys should be able to move yourselves around the map. You can attack this in whichever way you please. You can plan, you can not plan. But,
Sorry,
uh,
just a bunch of.
Welcome
I'm
to
trying
the
to figure out
how
Earthbelt
this-
Estate.
I
I'm just trying to
whisper
figure
to
out how this site
everyone.
works.
I whisper to everyone. Can anyone tell whether or not there's magic inside the house? Like any sigils that would block entry?
No.
Wait, give me 2 seconds.
I
You
don't
said
have anything.
magic in the house.
What I'm asking is, does anyone have detect magic?
I don't have detect magic, but I do have. I have divine sense. Is that only for detecting some sort of entity?
I don't know. You'll have to try, find out.
Um,
I cannot
um,
detect.
I guess I will.
You don't have the ability to get rid of it.
I'll say. Hold on, just one moment, and I'll use my my divine sense, which I have 4 uses of. 1 plus my charisma modifier.
Should I
it's-
just point at the front door?
Says the presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears. So as an action, I can open my awareness to detect such forces. Until the end of next turn, I know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet. That is not behind total cover.
Within 60 feet, you said?
Within 60 feet, yes.
You don't get anything.
Don't get anything at all? Okay.
I'm a fiend.
Well,
I'll say.
yes. Besides
Well, I can
Nameless.
clearly tell.
Does he smell himself? Because he's
Oh,
like
yes.
undead.
Absolutely. You would also, but you've learned to block yourself out.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna Misty Step like right on the other side of the front door.
Okay.
Wait.
Yep. As you Misty step inside, Steve, that is what you see. Here, let me get my actual description. Hold on.
Does anything bad happen to me?
No.
Then I'm going to unlock the door behind me.
Make a stealth check.
Stealth check.
Because you did just bamf into somebody's house.
Damn. I get that reference.
12.
Okay. Wait. Hold.
Holding.
I'm gonna rules lawyer you. Do you have to see your exit point for Misty Step?
Do I? Let's see.
I think.
To an unoccupied space that you can see. It's a
Oh.
solid door, isn't it?
It is a
Oh.
very solid door.
I was
Okay,
assuming
same
it was a Minecraft door that had windows.
Nope.
Ooh,
It is the door is a solid piece of cedar wood.
Are
Playing
there
too much
any
Minecraft?
windows?
Yeah, there are windows, just not
Okay.
right here.
Can I do the exact same thing but add a window instead?
Absolutely.
Okay, so where would
There-
that put me?
Is a window here. There is a window here. There is a back door here. Window
I'm not
here.
okay.
Window here.
Where are the windows closest to the front door?
That would be this one right here.
Okay. Shit.
I'm gonna follow suit and do the exact same thing as him because I
Yeah, I'll do it.
also have.
I
You
said
both
I'll
have
do
Misty
it,
Step?
So I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
so
do it too.
I'll take that stealth check of a 12 still.
Okay.
Nameless, can you roll me a stealth check, please? Unless you want to re-roll, Steve.
I'll go ahead and re-roll.
But you have to take the new result, no
Yeah.
matter what it is.
That's a 16.
That's a 5.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Are there
Even
any
though I don't-
verbal components to Misty Step?
I don't think so.
See.
I just have something funny for the 5 on the stealth check.
Briefly surround
Misty
yourself
Step.
by silvery mist. Teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see.
Oh yeah, in that case,
For
Pulling it up right now.
the Nameless does go Misty Step and claps his hands over his head. And
even though I was gonna say, even though I don't have like Misty Step, I do follow behind where these two go, like the window they approach.
as soon as you guys bamf in,
Yeah, Misty Step has verbal.
okay, so yeah, you go Misty Step and bamf yourself in. Right as you do that, the two sort of hired servants who are working in the stables come outside of the stables and go, "Oi, who goes there?"
As soon as I'm on the other side of that window, I am going to move myself out of view.
Okay.
So I guess I'm like right here near the window. And right as I hear voices, I hide these boxes as stealthily as I can.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to make a stealth check with disadvantage because
Disadvantage, but I'm so cool, dude.
these guys are coming out of the building, and you will have to hide very quickly.
Okay. That's fair.
The inside boys, what you see to your left, to the west, is a closed door, identical to the front door, and then this is a staircase that leads up to your right. And then what you assume to the north of that hallway to be a back door.
I'm gonna try to open the front door here,
Okay.
like unlock it.
You try this door in front of you, and it is locked.
I'm gonna make this stealth roll. What's my stealth is?
Faeryl, are you
Plus
doing
12,
anything?
but it's with-
Faeryl is kind of canvassing just like the area here. She's looking at the front door, also looking here. And then she's going to very carefully just do a quick look around to see if anybody's looking at her.
Okay, give me a perception check. Dank, what'd you get for your stealth check?
With my disadvantage, I rolled a 3 plus 12, so 15.
Jesus Christ, rogues.
You said you
Rogues
did
are
that, right?
awesome, buddy.
Perception.
Oh, perception.
Okay. Both of the sort of farmhands sort of come over to your pile of boxes and go, "Oi, no, you're in there. What you doing?
Oh,
Oi."
no.
Can I see this altercation?
You can hear it. You cannot see it. Actually, yeah, you can see it. You can poke your head back out of the window if you move back a
I'm just
little.
like keeping out the window.
Oh no, this is bad news. Sorry,
Dank,
give me
you
a second.
feel
Ugh.
you
I'd like
hear
to
someone
cast
rustling.
darkness on this individual right here.
Okay,
Wait, what do you do? I didn't hear.
he casts darkness. Is that a save?
I don't think so.
It just happens.
No, it just happens.
Yeah, it just happens.
Okay. So, a cloud of inky blackness. What is it, 20 feet?
It is 15-foot radius circle.
Okay, so something like that, centered on that individual, has appeared in this sort of courtyard between the house and the barn, and the two men start shouting. They're, "Oi, hey, what's going on here? What the hell? What the hell's
Wait.
going on?"
Wait, so he cast darkness. What's the radius of that?
15 feet.
15.
15 feet. Okay.
Yeah, so that's
is there a
right
way?
there.
Sorry, I'm not on that tower. Look at my moves. Okay. I want to try to. I don't know how possible this is, right?
Mhm.
But I'm going to try to. I'm going to use my reborn feat of knowledge from a past life, and I know it's the situation hasn't changed too much, but it's that I'm going to try to make a stealth roll to like escape, like move to a different location, without them seeing me, using the darkness as cover, like trying to just get away.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So that'll be. Will I still have disadvantage on this, or
No, this is a
Well,
flat.
wait.
This is flat roll.
flat roll? So that's gonna have my +6, my D6 added as well. So I'm just trying to figure out.
And then I will
what-
roll perception checks for the two guys in the cloud.
Yeah.
I just
I'm
wanted
just thinking-
while we're doing rolls, I do
Mhm.
want to say that my it was perception, right?
Mhm.
My perception is a 13.
Okay. Once the guys start screaming, you clock the woman over on the west side doing laundry is about to round the corner right here.
Okay, so Faeryl is going to pull up the hood of her cloak, which I would have infused with to make a. You're gonna hate me in 2 seconds here.
That's okay.
With a cloak of elven kind, and I'm going to immediately just try to hide in something nearby.
Okay.
The cloak of elven kind gives me Wisdom, perception checks made to see me have disadvantage, and I have advantage on stealth checks.
Okay. I'm gonna say there's like a row of hedges somewhere that you can like dive behind and
Yep.
are the color of your cloak. So I will make perception checks to see you with disadvantage.
Yep.
And you will make an advantage stealth check. Okay, well I got a 4.
19 for my stealth.
Alright, so you are hidden, we'll say like there-ish, as the laundry woman comes over here, sees this globe of inky black nothing, and with a start, fumbles through her coat for a rag of keys, and is going to sprint to the door and unlock it with a ring of keys. Dank, what was your stealth check?
I'm rolling that right this second. Ooh, okay, so that's a 17, and then I have a D6 to add on top of that.
Okay.
6, so 23 plus my.
Yeah, they didn't see. They didn't see you.
Expertise of. Yeah, they did not see me. So I'm just trying to figure out what exactly direction. Can I basically just have free reign if I were to move like around them through the darkness to try to get into the door through here?
Sure. I will let you get to the window, and then your next action will get you through the window.
Okay, so you'll put me like right here, maybe?
Yeah, you'll be right. We'll be right there.
Okay,
Inside
cool.
boys. Inside boys. What we doing?
I want to get this door open.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go up the stairs.
Okay. The door right here is locked.
Can I pick the lock?
You can certainly try. God, I've always wanted to say that.
Or
Would that be a sleight of hand?
Yes. Do you have thieves'
16.
tools? Do you have thieves' tools?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. What packs do you have? Because it might be one of those.
I have
Packs?
I have thieves' tools. And I have burglar's pack.
Because sometimes
I've-
like the adventures packs and like stuff like that will have these tools in them. I just never read what's actually in those.
Oh,
It's not in my inventory.
too.
that's okay.
Wait,
I'll give you the
wait, what? I didn't
16
look
I
at
got a
now.
crowbar.
Wait, what's he looking for?
If you want to use the crowbar, it will be loud, but I will give you advantage. And I will tell you that the 16 will not work.
Fuck.
I'll let you use the crowbar to roll again, but it will be loud. You're trying to beat a 19.
that was very generous to share that.
Yeah, you should, that's not something that the DM.
I don't know. I don't think I should.
Alright, what you doing?
Would a dagger help at all? Or a
Not a-
hammer?
A dagger,
Like
unless it's like a
Like the claw
stiletto.
end of a hammer?
You can certainly try.
Oh boy.
No, I shouldn't. I'm gonna go upstairs.
Okay.
I mustn't.
2 of you run upstairs.
Hmm.
Alright.
So they went upstairs.
That's a different
So
map,
I-
so we'll circle back to everyone, and then we'll go back to you.
So as I, or should I go to? I'll let.
Yeah,
Carol go.
Dank, you can go.
I'll go. Okay. So as I'm trying to move through this window, as I try to do that, I pull out, from my what kit is this? Give me like 2 seconds.
Your
From
thieves'
my,
tools?
yeah, I have these tools. I'm looking for.
So that's a sleight of hand check with proficiency. With your
From my-
proficiency bonus added.
from my burglar's pack.
Mm-hmm.
I as I get through the Actually, is the window open or no?
No, it's not open.
Oh no. So I'll just have to bust through. That's terrible.
Or you can make a thieves' tools check to unlock the window. Or you can
Yes.
go through it.
Yeah, I'll use my set of it has a set of lockpicks. I'll use that, I guess. I had a different plan, but that, yeah, I have to do that.
Okay, so make your sleight of hand check and add your proficiency bonus.
I just realized that I have my Sans Undertale in the background.
Also, I have a feat for my thief subclass. It's fast hands. I guess it's a bonus action. Never mind. That's just a bonus action. Unless there's a time count for this, or
Not really. We're kind of in free time here.
Sleight of hand check. You said.
Mm-hmm. And then add your proficiency bonus because you're using thieves' tools.
Yeah, 15 plus 12. So whatever number that is.
Oh yeah, that will definitely pop the lock. The window slides open without a sound.
And I also want to close it behind me without a sound. Is that allowed, or
with a 27? Yeah.
Okay, sure, buddy. I just want to be very sure. And then because these guys are very close.
Right, and then as you get in the window, you see the tail end of Nameless and Serif running upstairs.
Okay. So I did have an original plan. So as I'm entering the window without a sound, because I'm a genius, I wanted to try to, from my burglar's pack, I wanted to throw a bell. Just like throw it in the opposite direction from me, closer to the stable they just came from.
Okay. Yeah.
Since they wouldn't see where it is, just like throw the bell so that when it like hits the wall or something, it would like make a loud ringing noise.
Yeah.
Would that
you don't even have to
deception?
make a check. You don't even have to make a check for that. That's
okay. I just throw that alongside it and throw a bell over there to divert their attention from where I was.
Yeah, and then as you move away from the window, you see these two guys head back inside the barn to check out what that ringing sound was. Faeryl.
Oh man.
Faeryl, you see the woman about to unlock the door with her ring of keys. She has not noticed you.
I'm just gonna wait until she's unlocked the door. Okay. How much time do I have before she closes that door?
I'd say about one standard action.
One standard action? Can I slip in behind her?
Yeah, make your...
Stealth roll, baby.
You know what? I'm gonna call this an acrobatics check.
Whoa.
I'm gonna call this an acrobatics check because you are
Right.
she is opening the door and closing it behind her.
Oh baby. Oh baby.
Gotta hop to it.
That's a 19.
You are so lucky I have disadvantage on perception checks to see you. Because I rolled a natural 20 and an 18.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
So you beat me by 1
Oh my god.
as Faeryl
Ooh.
slips
Ooh, baby.
inside a large sitting room.
Mind you, Faeryl is 6 feet tall and has these broad ass shoulders.
Your
Like
goddamn
Faeryl is
cloak.
not
That's
tiny.
pretty impressive.
It's like
Alright.
So the woman sprints. These doors here are like saloon swinging doors. She
okay.
sprints through them and says in a very loud and panicked voice, to Master Cram, there are intruders outside, by the barn. That was Master Cram, Kram, intruders outside in the barn.
Master Cram.
And then he says in a deep, gravelly voice, he goes, "Oh, you know what to do, girls." And you start to hear the yapping of dogs.
I don't like this.
Oh. I
Okay.
just want to say that the Nameless is having an absolute thrill out of this, and he is wagging their tail while this is.
I forgot, were you guys being stealthy as you came up the stairs?
Yes.
Okay. You see...
I was not.
Okay. So your footsteps are a little bit louder than Serif's, but you
You're-
don't seem to have
Just like really excited.
you don't seem to have attracted any attention yet. You see a door here, a window here. Oh yeah, both of you make perception checks real quick. Actually,
4.
15. That's crazy. My perception sucks.
Nameless, you grab Serif, like clap a hand over his mouth, and pull him to the side as a guard wearing purple and green robes and a sort of peculiar crest, like on a brooch that fastens a cape around his shoulders. He's got this big scruffy beard, sort of Viking braids down his back, and he's got
Do I know what the crest symbolizes?
Make a history or an arcana check. Your choice.
It's a 2 either way.
Yeah, no clue.
Yeah.
But you two are able to not be seen as the guard sort of does a lap. You wait a few more seconds, and a second guard comes back this way, does a little look-see, and continues his rounds.
I am going to Mask of Many Faces into a human in like that generic guard uniform.
Okay. You can 100% do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the room over the first room.
Okay. The door is locked.
Never mind, I'm gonna go down the hallway then more.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. Viking braid friend that just passed you is further down the hallway. Okay, there is door here, door here, door here.
I'll check the one that I'm right next to.
Okay. As you try the handle, a guard comes up and taps you on the shoulder and goes, "Oi, what's your name and why are you out of position?"
Name.
Hey, I'm talking to you. What's your name? Why are you out of position? You got cotton in your ears, boy? It doesn't matter. I don't care. Go back to wherever you're supposed to be and wait until the master gives us orders. And don't let me catch you out of line again.
What's your name?
Ulrich?
Aldrich?
Ulrich.
Ulrich? Who gives you the authority to tell me what to do?
Well, considering I'm the captain, and he taps the brooch with the crest on it, and you're not, that means I outrank you.
Is that supposed to mean something to me?
I don't like your tone, boy.
I don't like your tone either.
Well, I'm not the one who's off my post.
I believe you are. You got off your post to come talk to me.
Are you
Am I able
attempting
see any of
to...
this?
He's right.
Yeah.
Going in order, Steve, yes, you can see it.
How far away is this?
Let's see, that is... Okay, that's...
Fuck!
Okay, this map is not accurate. I'm gonna say it's like 40 feet.
Fuck, it's still too far away. Would I be able to get 10 feet closer without getting spotted?
Make a stealth check. I'm gonna
This
say
would be bad,
you have
right?
advantage because he is currently.
That's a nat 20.
You can get as close as you like. This Ulrich is so busy chewing out Nameless, he does not notice you.
Okay, I need to be... Okay. I didn't think
Gotta
I
be
would be
smart
able to
about
do
this.
quite this well, so I need...
I didn't
See,
think I
is
would
there
get this
anything
far.
more I can get away with?
It's a tough one. Tough situation, brother.
Does this captain of the guard look very wise to me?
Who's to say, really?
Okay,
He could be. He could not be.
I'm gonna cast... Okay. What do you think would be a quieter spell to cast? Witch Bolt? Chaos Bolt? Or, or Shocking Grasp?
I think Shocking
Okay.
Grasp.
Well, you just asked me 9mm, 45, or taser?
So probably the taser, right?
It's definitely Shocking
I'm just
Grasp.
gonna sneak up behind this guard, and then quickly put my hand on his shoulder and cast Shocking Grasp.
Hey.
Okay.
You ever hear a shoulder touch?
Do you roll
Does a
for that?
15 hit
Do it with advantage. He has no idea what's happening.
with advantage. Okay. Does a 23 hit?
Mm-hmm.
Clear. Okay.
Where?
Take 20 lightning damage.
Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah. He is not out, but he drops to one knee and is sort of like...
The
Can I
Nameless
say,
keeps
can I say
going
something
on.
to the Nameless? Can I say something to the Nameless?
Yes, go ahead.
Take the brooch and his shape.
I math his stuff, the captain kind of thing,
Mhm.
and become an exact copy of him.
Wonderful. He is still groaning weakly on the ground.
Can I stomp on his face?
Mm-hmm. Make a unarmed strike. He is prone, so you have advantage.
Oh, I have advantage. Okay.
He fell to one knee.
That is a dirty 20.
Yep. Don't even roll damage. He is out cold.
Awesome.
Are there any
Alright,
rugs?
Let's see.
Is there anyone else on this floor that's in this hall?
Yes, the second guard that was not Ulrich, Nameless, you saw them duck into this top room.
Okay.
And then he has not come out yet.
Is there a rug?
Sure. Yeah, there's a rug.
Can I just, even though you'll see a lump under it, can I just cover his body with the rug?
Yes, you can.
Mm-hmm.
At this moment,
You're
Dank,
just gonna...
Yes.
you
Blistavo.
arrive on this floor, and simultaneously, Faeryl, I'm gonna say it's your turn, because it's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
You have heard the dog start to bark, and
Oh boy.
the woman go, Master Cram, intruders in the barn. I don't remember the accent I gave that random woman.
I think that was right.
It sounds
It's
about
pretty
right.
close.
Okay, Faeryl is going to look around the room. Can I see how much time like I might have between those dogs making it through those saloon doors from where they currently are? Or can I like peek over the saloon doors or under them just to see?
Make a perception check.
Perception. Sorry, I have so many tabs open. Perception is wisdom. That is a 11.
Okay.
That's good.
So 11 is still fine. So I'm just going to give you a narrow view of what you can see. So you see at the end of this table what you presume to be Cram, who is a hulking, full-blooded orc wearing similar guard uniforms. Not that you've seen what they look like yet, but he's wearing a purple and green guard uniform, and the same sort of captain's brooch on him, but his brooch is much bigger and much more fanciful. You also see around him a pack of 5 large dogs, like German Shepherd sized dogs.
Do they look like German Shepherds?
Yeah, I just used a dog token, but they're German Shepherds.
It's for the viewers.
Of course, yeah. These German Shepherd dogs, all with muzzles and all leashes, and his gargantuan beefy arm is holding all 5 leashes in one hand.
Dude.
Okay.
Dude, what?
So this right here, this is a door, right? They were trying to pick this earlier. This to my right here.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to immediately walk over there with my thieves tool, attempt to pick the lock on that.
Okay.
And if I double check something here, again, you're going to hate letting me be an artificer here, because I do have 4 magic prepared. Let me just double check that these work the way I think they do. Like gloves of thievery. These gloves are invisible warned. While wearing them, you gain +5 to dexterity, sleight of hand checks, and dexterity checks made to pick locks. So with my thieves tools, I'm gonna go ahead and just make that. I'm also proficient in sleight of hand checks. So with that is a so +5. I'm drawing a blank.
You're looking to beat a 19, because I already told Steve.
I'm looking to beat a 19? Okay. Hold on. I definitely beat it. I just don't know by how much.
That's fine.
I rolled a 17. But
with all your
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, but +5 plus 6 is what? That's +11.
+11. So
that's a 28.
Yeah. It takes you a minute. This is quite an intricate lock. And right as you click the last tumbler into place, you go, nice. And then you feel hot breath on the base of your neck.
Yeah, that's not...
And you turn around to see a full-blooded orc around 8.5 feet tall.
Hold on. I still have the hood of my cloak on.
Okay, forget I said anything.
I told you you're gonna hate me.
So, you open the door, and right as you are closing it behind you, you see a full-blooded orc around 8.5 feet tall push his way out of the saloon doors, drop the leashes, and say, "Go get 'em, girls." And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
I don't want to play anymore. That's the last session because I don't want to do that. I don't like those the situation we're in. So I'm gonna have to retire.
I don't like the situation we're in. See, I didn't rush in like without thinking about it first.
I didn't rush in. The moment I heard voices, I had to make a choice. I didn't just rush in. It was literally.
I thought night had been planned. The problem was it was operating on a faulty premise.
I did not. realized there were.
Our fault, Kings.
I forgot I wasn't playing Minecraft.
No, it was a
I
good
cannot
idea.
You guys freaking
Oh.
you guys made so much noise, and then
Yeah.
I had to intervene in my own clever way of not getting caught myself.
Was I making
Yeah.
noise?
Yeah, no, it was
I
me.
think Nameless said
Oh.
Misty Step.
Yeah, well, anyway, thank you guys for watching. That was super fun. This is going to be a monster episode, but stay tuned for episode 2 because we are going to finish this campaign.
We are.
Hopefully,
And we're gonna finish the other one.
Well, yes, we're going to finish both campaigns. But anyway, goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
He's not saying bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Have to say
Bye.
goodbye.